So at a very young age, I was doing startups. My first proper company, I was about 13 years old. I left school when I was 15 to pursue that. So I didn't actually completely finish school. I did my last GCSE and left, basically. I didn't go back for any of the, I certainly didn't go back for any of the detentions I had left over when I finished up. I thought, well, what are they going to do? They're going to give me another detention, aren't they, if I don't go? What's the worst that can happen? So I went off to pursue that business. That business went bust when I was 18, which was probably quite useful to me at that time because it, taught me some humility. When you start in business and things are going your way, you feel like you're invincible and everything you touch turns to gold, and you quickly realize you know absolutely nothing, and it's much harder than it looks on the outside. So that was good. That taught me a lot of valuable lessons. I got into the telecom sector when that was really hot, and that was, I guess, my first introduction to the idea that you could buy a company instead of building one, because up until that point, I think everything I'd looked at and studied, and the seminars, the books, all of that kind of stuff was all around sales, marketing, leadership, building a great culture and a team and all that sort of stuff. And then all of a sudden there were these guys trying to buy my little telecoms business. And the interesting thing was the deal structures didn't involve a lot of their own cash. And so I kind of started thinking, well, I don't have a lot of cash either. Maybe I should be on the other side of this table and I should be the one trying to buy another telecoms company. And so I pivoted the way I communicated with people, because I think up until that point, whilst I was the CEO and I built a £1 million a year business, I was really just a glorified salesperson. I don't think there was hardly a customer in the building that I hadn't bought in there. And so really I was a glorified salesperson. And then when I pivoted and went out and started looking to acquire companies, I just got in way more interesting conversations. I started getting, I did a massive joint venture with Costco, which was, more than doubled the size of the company on its own. Just found that not being a hunter opened so many other doors up to me. But anyway, to go back to the kind of the origin story, if you like, I ended up finding a little distressed mobile phone company down the road from me in Slough. And I was able to acquire it without using any cash. And it was lucky because I didn't have any cash.